Omelets are my favorite breakfast food, but a lot of people are hesitant to make them at home because they think that they're too difficult. Well, they're not, as long as you follow a few simple rules. Rule number one is to have all of your ingredients for making your omelets prepared. Chop and saute any type of fillings you might have. Make sure you use grated or shredded cheese so it will melt quicker. And have your eggs beaten. I use 3 eggs, and it's important that you beat them so that the yolks and white are combined. Don't whip them or use a blender or a submerged blender, because that'll make your eggs too frothy, and we don't want that. And also, don't put any milk into your egg mixture. That will turn out a very rubbery omelet. Unlike scrambled eggs, where we use low heat and cook them slowly, omelets require higher heat, and we're going to cook them somewhat fast. We're going to lubricate our pan with some whole butter. Now what I like to do is swish the pan around so that the egg mixture kind of flows onto the sides of your omelet pan. Then with a spatula, I kind of push it on down into the center. I also like to scramble up the center just a bit. At this point of the game, we can kind of tilt the pan and get some of the uncooked egg off into the sides and underneath. Now, when the egg is just cooked and still slightly moist in the center, we're going to flip it over. Now, this is where most people have problems. If you don't want to flip it, you can cover it with a lid and kind of like bake it a bit. So we'll just kind of flip this omelet over. And then we're immediately going to put our cheeses on this side of the omelet. We're going to start by making a classic ham and cheese omelet. So I like to spread the cheese all over the face of the omelet. Put my ham on this farthest end to you. And that's about done. Now, using an underhanded grip, we're going to bring the omelet to the plate, and by sliding the omelet onto the plate, and then you can just fold it over. Okay, let's do another one. Add our butter. Our egg mixture, which I have seasoned with a little bit of salt. And this one we'll do a little bit different. We're going to put a mixture of Italian cheeses, Parmesan, Romano, and some Asiago. And then I have some sauteed mushrooms with a little bit of red onion in there, and some raw spinach. I like to use raw spinach opposed to blanching or sauteing my spinach. Again, underhand grip. Bring the plate to the pan, slide your omelet onto the plate and fold over. Now if you want to be really fancy, we can turn these omelets into rolled omelets by using a very clean kitchen towel and just rolling your omelet and forming it, tucking the sides under, and you can form it. And maybe let's just put a little bit of melted butter on top of there to gloss up the finish. And I like to serve my omelets with some sliced tomato.